How's it going, guys? Let's see. My new friend Caro. My new friend Caro asked me to say a few things about cannabis in regards to Japanese. And I think the challenging part with cannabis in Japan is how severely illegal it is. And so inevitably, this type of conversation has to be prefaced with, me personally believing that the use of cannabis, cannabinoids, the psychoactive aspects of THC are not worth the legal implications of your kata in Japan with marijuana. It's really sad how severely illegal it is, and I think how much it's misunderstood. So, I've seen several Japanese people's lives ruined over this plant, and it's really unfortunate and sad to see something that just needs to be better understood. Yes, it is a substance. Like any substance, it can be abused, but it can also be used as a tool, and it can be used respectively. I mean, I think it's a pretty funny comparison just to compare it to alcohol, and let's take a look at how detrimental alcohol is to all aspects of our society. But it's legal, so hey, drink away. I think cannabis is a such a better substance than alcohol. I think when it comes to medicinal implications and aspects of cannabis, it goes without saying, man. It can be used as a tool. You see it happening a lot of places around the world where these restrictions and legalities are being overturned in favor of a better understanding of plant medicine. I mean, truly, we turn to doctors who prescribe us pharmaceuticals and opioids and painkillers, and it's crazy how the side effects of so many of these pharmaceuticals, how bad for you they are, and the fact that these things are legally prescribed, and the corruption at high levels of influence is severe. And just wait. I'll tell you, man. Just wait. Just give it a year. Give it a few years. You're gonna watch the honesty movement, or the Me Too movement that started with women, is going to move into all aspects of commercial space, government, and big pharma. Watch, big pharma is going to start to crash and burn when it comes out that there's actual documentation of profiting off of sick people and withholding life-saving drugs in favor of a better profit cycle. I mean, these companies are doing this. They make you sick, make you dependent, and generally speaking, there needs to be more emphasis on a more holistic approach to health and wellness. Plant medicine is incredible. Western medicine is amazing if I have a compound fracture or a complication at birth. Thank God we have what we have with Western medicine. But to rely on it for everything from depression to pain relief to everyday little hacks, if you will. It's sad that cannabis is not yet in the conversation of in Japan. And I think I would urge any Japanese that's listening to this to just to stay open-minded about the implications of medicinal aspects of cannabis. It's different for everybody. The use of THC is not for everybody. I don't think it's necessarily a good thing for a lot of people. Some people it is. Some people it's used medicinally. So you have to use your own discernment. It's different for everybody. But staying to an open mind, and the conversation is not just about cannabis. The conversation is about are we willing to restructure the way society has laid down these rules? Are we going to question how legitimate they really are? And that's the conversation I think to have in Japan. And I'll say it one more time. My experience, be careful in Japan. Like having weed, playing with marijuana, I believe is not worth the results of being caught, or it's an illegal substance. And if you're into it, I think don't carry it or have it with you, and be proactive about vocalizing you're wishing for the laws to change, and I'm sure they will one day. And I'm happy to be here. I want to thank the TheHighClass for the opportunity to just speak towards the fact that I support the legalization of cannabis in Japan. Thanks.
最後までビデオを見ていただきましてありがとうございます。今回の動画はいかがでしたでしょうか。大麻が危険な薬物ではないと思う方はぜひ高評価をお願いいたします。さらに今後もハイクラスからお送りするビデオを見逃したくない方はぜひチャンネル登録もよろしくお願いいたします。それではまたお会いしましょう。バイバイ。